Howdy ho. The first thing you should know is that I've put well over 600 plus hours into this chair, so I do apologize that this review took so long that they've released a new and updated model. However, I've looked into it and most of my review still stands, though they did address one of my core issues: the shape of the seat. They also improved lumbar adjustability, but my review should still provide a decent overview of what to expect. Be warned, when this chair arrives, it's a lot heavier than you think it is. However, the first thing you'll notice once you're done setting up the chair is that it is one damned good-looking chair. Its overall minimalist design makes it look sleek and modern. There's no denying it's going to enhance the appearance of your setup, even if it's as barren and old-fashioned as mine is. Even the undercarriage hardware is cleaner looking than you'd expect. All the stitch work is cleanly done, though not without a few flaws, and the side covers really help keep this entire aesthetic very pleasing. That is, except when it's not. The back side of the chair shows its structural underpinnings a little too readily, so not every angle of this chair is pretty. There are also a few hardware tolerances that stick out to more detail-oriented people such as myself. The lumbar adjustment knob, and the fact that my seat backing isn't quite centered on the seat base. You might think it was an user installation issue, but the chair is very easy to assemble. The seat back only goes on one way. Lastly, the newer models use a magnet for the memory foam pillow, but it truly is a nice addition to the chair as it operates as a neck pillow for me when reclining the chair to its full 165 degrees, in which I tested taking a few naps in the chair simply for the sake of. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best nap, and the next section explains why. Trust me when I tell you that after 600 plus hours in this chair, I have still sat in more comfortable office chairs. Mind you, that's not an immediate dig, as my final category sums up some of the reasoning, but just look at the core cushions. They're flat by design. Other than the lumbar, you're solely relying on the cushioning to contour to your ass and body, and an immediate issue came up: the front edge of the seat. Those creases you see are caused by the fact that my thighs sit on the edge as I'm a little over 6'3". The edge is not rounded enough and thus was a blunt corner against the bottom of my thighs. Add to that the upper part of the chair simply being a thin, flat cushion, and if it weren't for the memory foam pillow, you'd likely not lean back very often. I'm not sure what kind of chairs everyone usually sits in for long hours, but I've had more comfortable high-back chairs bought from Costco for a fraction of the price. I may have a slender physique, but I'm in no way cutting seat cushion, so if you expected contoured comfort, it's not here. Fortunately, this is somewhat redeemed by a good pressure range in the lumbar adjustment, and I know about lumbars. My height practically requires good lower back support. So what exactly did my 600 plus hours prove? Well, for the record, I did put the chair through the rigmarole. I mostly work from home right now, so I worked in it all day, I video edited in it all night, I power napped in it throughout the day, I played games in it, I watched and to my surprise, the wear and tear is seemingly random. Even though there's obvious creases at the front where the weight of my thighs press, and the indent caused by my ass, there are also creases in places my body never touches or puts any pressure on, and it's strange. This includes a thread coming loose that has absolutely zero business coming loose. And yet, after all the time I've put into the chair, it does seem more durable than the usual high-back office chairs, as my old one this replaced started to break down the moment I started doubling its daily usage working from home. This is an indicator that durability was definitely a focus, and while it has had some questionably weird signs of wear, its core function remains completely intact despite me likely putting well over the rated hours into the seat on a daily basis. This chair is expensive against the backdrop of office chairs. There's a premium on this chair I'm not quite sure is justified. Sure, it's a hell of a good-looking chair, but the comfort just isn't there against the backdrop of other high-back office chairs which are designed and contoured for people to sit in at the office all damn day. And the crazy part? Those are cheaper too. And while the durability does seem to be a notch above those other office chairs, the build quality just about breaks it even. In summary, if you're willing to pay a premium for looks and durability, then this is the right chair for you. But if you prioritize comfort, which honestly is most of us because that's the whole ass point of a chair, then I can't quite say I recommend it. I do actually hope the new cushion shape provides better ass support though. I'll see you next time on the Gaming 5.